Okay, so this lesson is on straight line graphs. It goes with card A23 and it's all about how to plot a straight line graph when you know its equation. So the equation might look something like y equals 2x minus 3. Now all that equation is a relationship between the x coordinates of that graph and the y coordinates of the points on that graph. And it's telling me to get the y coordinate, I need to multiply the x coordinate by 2 and then subtract 3. That's what that's saying to me. So I like to start with the positive numbers because they're easier to calculate with than the negative ones, and then we can look for a pattern. So if I start over here with 4, the rule's telling me to times 4 by 2, that's 8, and then subtract 3 to get me 5. Then for x is 2, it's telling me to multiply that by 2 and get 4, and then subtract 3 to get 1. When x is 1, if I multiply by 2, I'm going to get 2. Then when I subtract 3, I'm going to get negative 1. So we're going into minus numbers now. 0 times 2 is 0, take away 3, minus 3. And you might need to keep on doing that for all the negative values as well. Or you might spot it by now that the pattern is subtract 2 each time. So you might be able to finish it a little bit quicker by saying, well, if I take off another 2, I'm going to get minus 5. And if I take off a final 2, we're going to get minus 7. Okay, so each pair of these numbers now represents a coordinate. This one here, for example, is telling me that the point minus 2, minus 7 is on the graph. Now that one's not going to fit on, but that doesn't matter. It won't necessarily always fit. But minus 1, minus 5 does fit on my graph. So let's put a little cross there. 0 minus 3 fits. 1 minus 1 fits. 2, 1. 3, 3. And 4, 5. Okay, but remember, a graph is not just a collection of coordinates, so we've not got all the marks just yet. To finish that off and get the last mark for this question, we've got to join them up. This is called a straight line graph. You draw straight lines with a ruler, so please make sure that you use one. You don't want to throw that last mark away. Pop the ruler on, check that they do indeed make a nice straight line, and join them up. It's not a dot to dot either, so do carry on to the edge of the axis. If you've got a little bit of space left, make use of it. Make your line stretch right the way across the graph paper. Okay, so in the same way, the second one on your card, this one's slightly different because the rule is telling me not to double or anything like that this time. It's saying to get the y coordinate, subtract the x coordinate from 4. So I'm going to start with the positive numbers again because I find them easier. I'm going to do 4 take away 4. So I'm going to get 0 for that one. Then I'm going to do 4 take away 3 and get 1. 4 take away 2 is done for us. 4 take away 1 is 3. 4 take away 0 is 4. Now 4 take away minus 1, when we subtract a negative, we add it on. So that means 4 plus 1, which is 5. But again, you might have just spotted the pattern. Notice that it's going up by 1 and be able to finish that off that way if you prefer. So let's plot them on the graph then again. This doesn't fit on. It doesn't matter that minus 2, 6 doesn't fit on the graph. Not a problem. But minus 1, 5 does. That's all the way up here. 0, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, and 4, 0. There we go. Again, don't forget, no ruler, no mark, so join it up nice and neatly to finish off with. There we go, y equals 4 minus x. And that's how you plot a straight line graph. So, having seen that, there's 3 for you to have a go at. Press pause, fill in the tables, have a go at sketching the graph on some square paper if you've got some, and when you're ready, press play again and you'll see the answers.